Steve Morris Engines. I'm Steve Morris, and this is an engine we just got done with. And this engine, and it had, well, they had several issues with it. And so we have done a bunch of conversion on this. He was trying to do it in a blow-through carburetor with big horsepower and methanol, and I don't suggest that. We do that EFI. So one of the things that we corrected over clearly was EFI, and then we took care of some engine issues that were there. And in fact, everything right down to re-sleeving this entire block back down into a 540, back down to a 4500 bore. So this thing is Donovan aluminum block, has a Edelbrock 24-degree cylinder heads on it, has the Edelbrock intake manifold, ProCharger 136 gear driven with the ProVolute, best bell in the industry, by the way. You can see this is Ollie EFI, billet throttle body, and one of our tubes with a Turbo Smart blow-off valve. So we did camshaft, rotating assembly, re-sleeved the block down to smaller with a thicker sleeve, better dimensionally there. Like I said, camshaft, took care of a little bit of valve train stuff, re-decked, re-hooped, put our SMX rings in that thing for the compression rings. Did a lot of stuff right through there to make everything better. Now this is still a 55 millimeter roller camshaft, roller bearing, and with a 903 style lifter, and just an all-around good piece. Now what you'll see here is we'll go out and we'll make a pull on this thing. These things can run really well. I mean, and this makes a lot of good horsepower, especially, you know, for a no prep car. And you know, we'll be able to, with traction control and whatnot. You know, we're trying to. They'll be struggling because it makes a lot of power, but they'll be all right. This thing's a whole lot better than the no power that it was making before. So you can see here it has our screw-in injectors. So it's a no leak deal, you know what I mean? There's nothing to blow apart there. So that makes everything better. Billet atomizers. These are a single 800. And works real well up in this area. Ain't much more in this than you end up needing to get into 2 injectors per cylinder for sure. But anyways, what we're going to do is I'm going to set this camera down outside. We'll make a pull. And then we'll come back in and look at the numbers. And if there's anything else I can think about that you would maybe like to know, coil on plug, supercharger store gear drive there, gear set is, and also you have, oh, let's see here. Other than that, I mean, for a conventional headed motor, this is a good piece. But when you have the right combination of parts and right tuning, these things will really run well. Anyways, let's put the camera down. We'll go out there and make a pull, and we'll look at the numbers. Alright, and turns out I can't show you the numbers. Customer doesn't want me to. That's all cool. And but what I will show you, and he said it was alright, is I will show you the curve of this thing, and clearly you can see this thing is still climbing right up there at 8100. I mean, it'll start rolling right up here somewhere, but this thing's making pretty good bean, and I think it's a really good piece. And anyways, for all of you, just another Grudge motor out there for us. And like I said before, you know, we do, this is something that he had an issue with, he had a problem with, that we took back, or, you know, took in and made better for him. I fixed a lot of problems, and we do the whole thing from where we're going to take care of your, you got an engine like this, it's not working right. It's not cheap, but I will take this thing and we will fix it. I will find out the problems with it. I'll have it running, and this thing will be ready to go in the car with minimal amount of tuning after we're done. And I help with the tuning, help with anything else you guys need. So anyways, real good piece. Anthony's gonna dig this thing. But anyways, I'm Steve Morris, Steve Morris Engines. Have a great day.